Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Texas A&M Aggies. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Texas A&M is ready to make more noise in the college football playoff. After a fantastic season, 11-2 overall, they were so strong in the SEC, going 7-1. Mike Elko will return to his defense that he is so known for, but they do have some compelling offensive players back, including the electric quarterback, Marcel Reed. I'll keep you posted how it's going down here. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the first swing today. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken. Down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship.
They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. The sure hands. It's Porton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's Carr. And the pressure's on. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's a good stop on 3rd down, but really it was what they were able to do defensively on 1st and 2nd down. Putting this offense behind the chains and off schedule, that leads to the 3rd down success.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking into the clear. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, you can see why this defense is so good. Their coverage is just so tight. You're trying to throw the football short of the line to gain and then rely on yards after the catch, but there's nowhere to go. Even if this ball was completed, the defender is right there. Look at the contact right when the ball arrives.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. And when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
When I watch tape of this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Using his legs, it's Williams. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. defense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass not complete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of trying to target the tight end. The only hard part is, Chris, the defense knew that was a good idea as well, and they're right there to bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Third down, it's a handoff. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion? So close and so frustrating for this offense. They've got to feel like, what do we need to do to get in the end zone? This defense has been so good. Beautiful hit right as the ball arrives. Maybe you need to incorporate your quarterback in the run game, even out the numbers. Do something a little different here.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
It's so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they've settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Has the 1st down and more. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The receiver grabs it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
These are easy completions, in particular against zone defense. You see the middle of the field just kind of open up, and the tight end can just sit there. The key is to give the quarterback your numbers as a tight end. Big target right there in the middle of the field. And boom, it's a completion and a nice job for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
2nd down play coming up. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job by this offense, just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Carr. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a great throw and catch. This quarterback and wide receiver are attacking down the field, and now they're set up in the red zone. As a defense, you've got to force a field goal. If they can do that, it's going to be a huge win for this defense.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet, that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create second down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
Design quarterback run, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Edwards. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Back to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Now it's second down here. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Working clock with the ground game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Running out of time in the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. This drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Stuffed again for no gain. Sets up 4th and long.
That is a very conservative call, but I understand the call. Running the football with the lead here on 3rd down, but now you're going to have to punt the ball away and rely on this defense. This offense had the opportunity to kill this game on the field, but now they've got to punt it away.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range, and ice in his veins. This kicker buries it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. To the air, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.